12 months, what do they give you? What the client pays a year. What the client pays a year, Nelson, it's called the premium. I say that word, premium. Premium. All right, awesome. So how it works, we gotta take a percentage of what the client pays a year the next day, right? The next business days, right? So as of right now, you said you were working a public, sure?
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, how long did it take for you to get paid?
Like 2 weeks.
Okay, awesome. Damn, 2 weeks. Okay, so here the good thing about this is you make a sell the next business day, you get paid, right? But here's how we get paid, right? As of right now, you're currently at a 25% contract. Meaning, let's say you sit down with the client 30 minutes to 1 hour, you close the policy, hey, look, that's $250 you're gonna get paid the next business day. How would that be?
Oh, that's been great.
Amazing, right? Now, what happens? So how many hours do you gotta work at Publix to make that television?
Like 17.
Okay, wow, so probably like 3-4 days, right?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome, but here's the thing. Nelson, I'm very good at what I do, and my team is very good at what they do, right? So, every single agent that I train, whenever they get their license, they start off with a 50% contract, right? So my goal is to get you promoted to a 50% contract within the next 2 to 3 days. Right, well, at a 50% contract as what's called a district leader, look, you sell a policy of $84 full time, you get paid 50% of $1,000, how much is that?
Oh, it's $500.
$500. Now, that's probably like a week of public, right?
Yeah.
Exactly, right? So here's the thing, right? My goal is to get you promoted there within the next 2 to 3 days, right? Now, let me show you exactly what you have to do. Here's the thing, we're gonna do something that's called the 3x3. All right, and this is what I want you to focus on for the next 2 to 3 days, right? Here, the first 3, we gotta recruit 3 people. We gotta get 3 people into the business with you, all right? What is a recruit? You're a recruit, I'm a recruit. Everybody in this room is a recruit, right? The people that we 124, that's a recruit. Why? We want to make sure that you're building your team. All right? Does that make sense? Well, because look, here's the thing. These people go ahead and get 3 people, because if I show you exactly how to do it, guess what? Those people are going to want to do it too. Right? These people get 3 more people, these people get 3 more people. But here's the thing. When they start making sales, you're going to be already getting paid on it. So for you training those people, right, you're gonna be getting paid on it. So let's say each of these make a sell, right? There's 500 times 9, right? How much is that? $4,500. So within your first month, you do $4,500. How good would that feel? The good thing, I'm gonna be building a business for you. All right. Here's the second thing that we're gonna do. We're gonna make 3 sales. All right, 3 sales. What 3 people can we sit down with so that you can go ahead for your training and we can get something for us? Maybe people like, all right? Okay, awesome. So we just gotta help out 3 families with life insurance. All right. So I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that. You just gotta watch and take notes. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now, for you doing this, it's not that you're gonna do it for free. You're actually gonna get paid a $600 training bonus. All right. So if in the next 2 to 3 days you can have a $600 bonus, how good would that feel? Unbelievable, right? Exactly. And that's the good thing about what we do, right? You're just gonna be shadowing me. You're gonna be getting paid. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that's exactly how I explain my orientation. And that's exactly how I explain to them why they gotta get the 3x3 as soon as possible, right? Because I don't want them to wait 3, 4, 5 weeks to get to 3x3. Like that person is not seeing any money. And don't get me wrong, there's gonna be a lot of people you're gonna sit down with and maybe, hey, they don't know anybody. You guys have that person,
Yeah.
right? They've been alive for 25 years. They don't have a single soul that they know. And that's fine. Like, what are you gonna do? You can't show them, right? So that is what you guys gotta make sure, you guys get people to 3x3,000 as soon as possible. The business here is building district leaders. That's if you guys focus on building district leaders, it's just, there's no way your business is gonna maintain stagnant. There's no way. You got someone to district leader, there's no way they're gonna do that. $600 just fly away, just plus the toilet, right? Nobody do you guys get $600 and do it? No, obviously you're surprised. I have been surprised, but I've had $1,200 bonus people let it expire. And it's done. But what I can't do anything, But you guys gotta explain the 3x3,000 exactly how it is. Not like, oh, the 200 we're gonna try to get you 3 people. Don't be tried out of this guy. Not just doesn't say just try it. Right? You gotta just say just do it, right? We're gonna get that 3x3,000 within the 2 to 3 days. And try, if you guys are saying well into the first 2 weeks, right, that's good. I want you guys to start trying 2 to 3 days. Start doing that 2 to 3 days. We want to get your promotion within the next 2 to 3 days. And have intentions of getting them within the next 2 to 3 days to district leader. Right? Now obviously that's not the only thing that you guys gotta focus on the orientation, right? Now, well, you explain the bonus part. Obviously, most of you guys know exactly what's here, right? And here I tell them exactly Again, I remind them that we're gonna go and see people that they already know. All right, but here's how I do it. All right, so do you want to make money fast or slow?
Fast.
Fast, you said, right? Okay, awesome. So we want to start getting appointments within the next 24 to 48 hours of warranty. What does that mean? Nelson, by tonight, we want to be on appointments. Tomorrow, we want to be on appointments. All right, and I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that. But here, we just don't want to sit down with anybody, right? Not just, hey, like homeless person down the street. No, we want to sit down with people that are in the target market. Right? You know what a target market is? You know who Victoria's Secret, who the Victoria's Secret sells?
Probably.
They target mostly women, right? Because I'm pretty sure we're not gonna be there for buying anything for us, right? Exactly, right? So here's the thing, right? So basically, we want to see people that are in the watch market. Right? What does this mean? People who are married or single, age 25 to 55, that have kids, homeowners, and have a job or occupation, right? Or if they have a business, even better. Right? You sit down with a person who has all of these, well, there's a 95% chance that they're gonna become your friend. For example, look, the first person I sat down for my training was my mom and dad. Here's how it works. My mom and dad, well, they're together, they're 45 years old, they have kids, they're homeowners, and they have a business. Right? Expect to be able to sit down there, 95% chance they became my friends. Right? Sat down with my brother and my sister-in-law. Well, they're together, 25 children, they don't have kids, they don't have a house, but they do have kids. They have four of these, 81% chance. Right? So let's say you had a casino right now that they will give you an 81 to 95% chance for every single time you sit down, you're gonna be making money. 81% chance, 95% chance. But you gotta put that on that one or on the one that gives you 67 to lower.
Sit on 81 or higher.
81 or higher, right? Wow, you have a bigger percentage of making
Higher
yourself.
chance.
Exactly, right? So who do you know right now that is maybe single or married to have kids?
My mom, my brother, and my mom.
Okay, awesome. So look, that's perfect. My first training presentation was my mom and dad, and it's the easiest appointment you want to see. All right, why? They're just gonna refer you to more people or refer you to more people. That makes sense?
Yep.
Now, main focus, single or married with kids. All right? So I already told them, they already told me, okay, I know I got my mom, I got my dad, I got this person, I got this person. When I get down to the list, they can't tell me, no, but I don't have anything. They already told me beforehand. And hey, there are people that are gonna tell you in the first part, oh, but I don't know anybody. Okay, it's cool. What can you do? Like, you can't do anything. And you insist, but they don't have anything. You can't do anything about that, right? Now you go ahead and you get into the list, right? And a lot of people do this part different. I do it how my coaches train me, and like I said, you guys take the best, leave the rest, right? But here I tell them, look, so we're gonna do what's called the top 25 list. This top 25, this is your inventory list. So Nelson, the better this list looks, the better it's gonna be for you and your business. Right now, we're gonna do this list for three main reasons. Number one, and I draw this out, okay? I'm gonna tell you, number one, that's for your training. Right? Look, here you're gonna learn exactly how the business works. You're gonna learn how to speak to clients, exactly how you train the benefits, exactly what we do in the business, right? Because what's the point of getting a license if you don't know how to do it? Right? Exactly. Right. So now number two is because of referrals. Most of the people we're gonna sit down with, they're gonna give you referrals. Right? You know, they're gonna know something that's important, something that we, because honestly, who can we hurt? You know, by showing them how to save more money, getting out of debt, and protecting their family, God forbidding something happens to them. Is there any way we can hurt anybody like that? No, right? Exactly. And now, lastly, number three is because of the bonus. Well, you know, when the people become your clients, well, that's gonna help you with your bonus, and it'll actually help for your promotion to a 50% contract. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
So now you understand what we're gonna do this test, right?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So here's the thing, the first 6 people on the list, all right, we're gonna put them for your training. All right, these people are gonna be people that are married or single with kids. All right, and we wanna put at least 6 people on the list. If you got more, well, perfect, all right? So who is it that you know? You got your mom?
Yeah,
You
my
said,
mom.
right? Okay, awesome. Is your dad married? Is your mom married or something?
Yeah, man.
All right, okay, and then, okay, so she's married, age 25 to 55, all right, you fill this out. All right, next, your mom's sister?
Yeah, my mom.
Okay, your auntie, okay. Okay, all right, who's your second favorite aunt?
We can go with Auntie Bella.
Okay, auntie, blah, blah, blah. All right, awesome. Now, who's your third favorite auntie?
Oh, we could go with what's her name? Auntie Ari.
Auntie, all right, awesome. What's your favorite uncle?
Oh, we go.
Okay, perfect. His kid has kids, right?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. So that's for now. All right, perfect. All right. And you guys, this part, you guys gotta be a little bit closer now. If you guys are like, oh, who do you know? Do you know anybody? I don't know anybody. Okay, there's nobody that you know, like that you can sit down with or nothing like that. No? Okay, all right, it's cool. All right, well, look, we could get social media marketing, you're gonna get some clients. Guys, come on, like, you just spent a whole freaking hours, like sending messages, you got them in the interview, you spent a whole entire interview, application, hour on the orientation. Now you got to the most important part, and you just wasted all your time, right? You just spent all this time trying to get this person, convincing them, even to try to get them on the appointment, and now, okay, it's fine. All right, let's just leave it like that. It's cool. No, guys, here, all right, look, what do you know? Boom, boom, boom. And you guys gotta push on it. Like you guys aren't control. Because remember, when someone goes ahead and applies for a job interview, they're gonna say, okay, Johnny, let's say you're my manager, right? I'm applying for your job. Okay, Johnny, I can come in tomorrow at 5. I don't know. What do you think you are? All right, no, you guys, they're used to getting told what to do. Right? They're new at this. They don't know anything. You guys got to teach them exactly the way how to do it, how to build the big training one, how to get them to district, how to train them. You guys got to show them how to do all of that. You understand? Right? Here, the way you guys took the last part was people who are 18 olds that have no felonies, and this for your team. We're going to be building your team, right? Who do you know? Right? And look, guys, out of this list right here, they put names, phone number, and they fill it out. Out of this list right here, came out Bryce, that came out Emily, that came Ryan, and then it came me. Right? And then I came into the business because of this. Right? But
Do you use numbers on the first list or no?
on the first, I never got numbers. It's not right. I never
I
got
don't either. I was just wondering if you did.
I never got them. I feel like it's kind of dumb, honestly, because by any chance the person just leaves, well, you can call her, right? But I never do it on, But it's not like you guys.
You get the bottom.
Yeah, I get the bottom. For sure, 100%. Those are the most important ones. Because these, can lead it to the start, right? So that's the good thing about it. And here, you guys gotta teach them how to schedule the appointments. Right here, let's say, I'm gonna tell you, okay, so now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you exactly how to set up these appointments, all right? And look, as long as you say how I'm gonna show you how to do it, you're not gonna have any issues, and it takes 30 seconds to do it, okay? So here's the thing, all right? So look, we're gonna call, let's say we call your mom right now, you're gonna be like, hey mom, how are you? WF8 means wait for answer, all right? You're gonna say, okay, so listen, I need your help. So I just started working for the financial services company, and I need to search some training presentations before I get my state license. You think you can help me out with that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, awesome. It's just gonna be like a 30-minute Zoom presentation. All I ask is you just ask a lot of questions. All right, my training is gonna be just asking questions. Okay, I'm gonna be training today and tomorrow. What day does for training?
We can tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow. Okay, awesome. No, in the morning or in the evening?
Evening.
Evening. Okay, 6, 7, 8.
Maybe 8.
8. Okay, awesome. I'm gonna send you the Zoom link so you can save it. Thanks, I really appreciate it. That's all you gotta say now. Did you notice how I didn't say that they gotta buy life insurance or that they can have to buy anything where it's about life insurance and investments? No. What did I say it was about?
Training.
Financial service,
Yep.
right? So if they ask you, what is it about? Financial service. If they start asking you a lot of questions, just hey, look, I'm actually on training. So if you have any more questions, you can just tell my coach, and that way I can learn how to answer them too. Okay, what did the best serve for you today or tomorrow? And then you go ahead and ask the question. Okay, does that make sense? So now you know how to schedule the appointments, right?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right, and guys, that's exactly how you get people to schedule the appointments. And look, if they tell you, oh, but I gotta do the call right now. Oh no, you don't have to. No. Yes. Yeah. You just gotta do it right now. Sometimes when someone gives you just objection, they'll be like, yeah, it's not. That's what it is. Just accept it. Like, yeah, you gotta do the phone call right now. And you should that, no? Yeah, oh, they're working. Yeah, most people right now, they could actually at work, they could pick up a phone for 20 seconds. So, all right. And you just make the phone calls. And if they don't answer, well, you just that you can't do anything about it. Leave them a message, right? That's the only thing that you can do it. All right. But that is exactly how I do the orientations. And that's how we get people to district as quick as possible. Right? You guys gotta have the main focus on this. Now, I feel like some of us, sometimes we don't focus a lot on this and we just focus on getting the recruit to make us out. Right? And hey, I don't judge you. I couldn't do it at the beginning for the first probably 3-4 months until I had a conversation with Edward. Right? And that conversation was the one that took me. As soon as I had that conversation and he showed me exactly how to explain this, where is it at? How to explain this, that was what took me to start doing 10,000 personal every single month. 10,000 personal. March was my first month in the business that I did over 10,000 personal. It's been a year exactly. We've been doing it consecutively. The reason why we do that is we like to get people to district fast. We have urgency with it. You know what I mean? Like I don't see a recruiter as a sell, right? I don't see a recruiter. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna make so many sales with this guy. No, you guys gotta remember we're business ownership. Right? We gotta make sure that Nelson, I recruit you. I'm gonna make sure that you get promoted, you get licensed. And that way, you're just gonna start making money fast because you're an asset to my business, not a liability. Right? That's how you guys gotta see your recruits right there. Remember, recruits are assets to your business. right? Not just a sell, not just like, oh, a sell and that's it. Guys, if you understand the business, right? You guys make a sell with the recruit. Let's say I recruit gators. I make a sell with the busy for them. I got paid $500 the next day. Let's say I'm a fisher. All right, the busy, I make $500, $600. Right? And then I don't talk to Jake anymore. Jake gave me a wrong answer and something. Well, I'm like, I got mad at my money. Right? Have you guys ever heard, don't get mad at your money? Right? And you're gonna be like that, bro? Yeah. All right. And you just leave him. And Jake is interested, don't take him wrong. He's really interested in the opportunity, but then he's like, damn, this guy doesn't answer me. I don't want to text him. Like, he's probably mad at me. Oh, yeah. It starts dying out. That fire inside starts dying out. And Jake was that guy that was gonna build your business and start doing 20 by 20 in the first 5 months in the business. Right? He was gonna go regional in the next 3 months, right? And he was fired up, but guess what? You know, you saw him, you made that sell with him. You're like, all right, I'm good, I got that 500. Well, look, imagine if Eric and Jason would have seen Edward like that. Right? Would have made a sell with him, $500, and then, or $1,000, let's say, all right, I'm good now. Guys, Edward has made your T's family probably say millions, right? More, over $1 million. More, way more, right? Way more. Like, guys, like, imagine if he would have seen them like just a sell. Imagine if Edward and Gary would have seen Alan and Lewis as just a sell. We're gonna go see their family and just make sales with them. Right? What type of business would have he had? They just crossed 200,000 in income, making $31,000. Insane, getting paid over $8,700 in 1 day. What people making in 3 months working at a full-time job, honestly. Coach, you said in 1 month. Well, most people make it probably make that probably like 2 to 3 months, right? In a normal job, right? And you guys got to start sending people as an asset to your business. If you guys got to recruit, I'm gonna make sure that person gets licensed, and I'm gonna have urgency in getting into 3x3, done seeing results fast. And that way they're gonna make money and they're gonna be fired up and they could build my business. They could be an asset to my business. Right? That is how you guys want to see the business. Right? Now, obviously, you guys gotta master your craft, right? Obviously, you guys gotta recruit. And look, guys, if you recruited 3 people, 5 people in an entire month, you recruit 10, 20, 50. Right? There's no reason why if you guys have recruited 5 people in a month, you don't recruit 10. And if you recruit 10, there's no reason why you're not recruiting 20. And if you know how to recruit 20 people in a month, guess what? You know how to recruit 50. And if you show someone how to do that, you already got 100. Right? You see how the business works? And it's not just, obviously learning how to recruit perfect. You know how to recruit. If you could get someone into the business, you know how to make a sell. Right? You know how to get someone to make a sell and someone to buy like $84 policy. Right? Because how do you think real estate agents get people to give them $100,000 check, $400,000, $500,000, make a sell a house? Obviously, it's a house, right? Well, why can't you sell an $84 policy? Why can't you take a check from someone for $84 a month? There is no reason, guys. Like, you guys should become masters of your craft. Right? And if you're not doing it, well, we gotta start doing it. Because yes, recruiting is amazing. But let's say you got amazing recruiting, you got orientation down, but your KT starts. Now you're not making money. Now you gotta improve in some way, right? So I'm gonna show you exactly how is it that your KTs have to be, right? And like I said, everybody here, we've got different base shops and different systems. Everybody does it different. Like I say, take the best, beat the rest, right? But here's exactly how you guys gotta do the KT. That is awesome. So when I start my KTs, right, I got the recruit now. I'm sitting down with the mom and dad. Right, here's exactly how I'm gonna start the presentation. Okay, and like I said, take the best of either rest, right? So now let's say I'm sitting down with Nelson, with Nelson's mom. All right, so let's go with Ari. All right, so I'm sitting down with Ari, right? And then we get into the KT, we start building rapport, right? I'll be like, yeah, so basically, Ari, what has Nelson told you about the business?
Something about getting his license, was like, something about license and training.
Okay, awesome, yeah. So let me explain what's happening. Basically, Nelson just started working with our company, and he needs to watch some training presentation before he goes to have his FPK license. It works like a driver's license. Driver first know how to drive, then we'll go ahead and do the test, right? Because what's the point of having a license if you don't know how to use it, right? So here's the thing, now, basically, this is a training presentation for Nelson, but with you, we're gonna use it as a real presentation, right? So for example, let's say you actually are very interested, you want to become a client. Well, Nelson is actually gonna be one of your agents in the policy. He's actually gonna get paid on it, and he's gonna get help for a promotion, and he needs to close 3 policies. Right, and so I'm pretty sure if you're his first client, he's gonna be super happy. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
All right, awesome. I already told them, okay, it's a training presentation for him, but with you, we're gonna use it as a real presentation. Okay, what are you trying to take away from it? That you're already on the laptop, you're like, oh, I thought it was for training. Have you guys gotten that? Yeah, all the time? All right, well, not all the time, but you guys do get it often or
I
sometimes?
got it.
I have
Yeah.
that before.
It happened to a lot, right? And it started happening to me, so I changed that at the beginning. I told, okay, look, it's a training presentation for him, but with you, we're gonna use it as a real presentation. So if there's something that you're interested in and you wanna become a client, well, this is actually gonna pay Nelson, and it's gonna help him for a promotion in which he has to close out 3 clients. Right, and if you could refer us some people that well, perfect, that will help him for his promotion. That makes sense? And you say that in the beginning, and that way you're taking away that, oh, I thought this was just a training. Because it was happening to me, and I would get to the signatures on the life app. Like already just the last signature, not the first one, the last signature. I put routing account number, the last signature, before I click something, and they're like, oh, but what am I signing? Am I actually doing this right now? Yeah. Oh, no, this was for training.
What?
God damn. You guys go one back to that, so that's what you guys did, implement that, right? That is how I start off my KTs. After that, I just start with the presentation. Right, and I go over this exactly the same way you guys go over this. This just like the interview. Like you're interviewing that client, right? You show them this, right? And then here, this is exactly what I say. Okay, so all right, these are actually some of the companies that we currently work with and that we also represent. Do any of these logos or companies look familiar to you?
Yeah, I've seen Vivint, I've seen AIG in New York before, and well, yeah, I have my phone here.
Oh, okay, awesome. So you said you know AIG too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. So now look, let's say that Nelson was currently working for AIG. Right, if he was to work only with them, he will only be able to offer clients with the services that company has to offer. Right, so he would be very limited on what the products that he can offer client. Right, here's the thing: working with Primerica, if Nelson sits down with the client, he could help them out in 9 different ways. So he can help them out with 401ks, annuities, investments, managed investments, right? For legal protection, pretty much any financial service. But here's the thing: what we're mostly going to be speaking about today, since it's what he's currently getting his license on, is going to be about life insurance. Right? So Ari, who do you currently have your life insurance policy with outside of work?
I don't have any.
You currently don't have any? Yeah. Okay, awesome. And now, how important would you say is leaving something behind for your family from 1 to 10?
It's a 10.
A 10, right? And you currently don't have any type of policy, nothing in place to be able to do that, right?
That's just your work.
Okay, awesome, just work, okay, awesome. Yeah, and the reason why I leave it out through work, and then that's a whole different thing, right, on group life insurance and overcoming, right? But here, if by any chance they tell me, okay, yeah, no, I have life insurance with this type of company, or I have life insurance with this company, I would suggest you guys do something. If that person doesn't have the policy there to review it, don't keep going. You guys are just gonna waste your time. Right, you guys are gonna go over everything, you're gonna try to close them, and at the end, they're gonna say, yeah, super interesting. Now I know what you guys could offer, but I first wanna see what I have. And then you're not gonna close it. It's happened thousands of times. Has it happened to some of you guys? Yeah, it's happened to all of us. It's totally fine. But I would suggest to you guys, if that person already has a policy, don't keep going. Right, don't keep going unless you review it. They have it there and they can get it and you can review it, right? So what I would say, basically to review the policy, I'm like, okay, you currently, Deshaun, let's say you have a policy. They're like, would you currently have your life insurance policy with outside of work?
Northwestern Mutual.
Also, Northwestern Mutual? Okay, awesome. And now, do you currently have that life insurance policy with you there? As a matter of fact, one of Nelson's training is to be able to learn, how to review policies, how to see the benefits of other policies and how to overcome them. And if by any chance, what we have to offer is something better than what you got, would you be open to making that change with Nelson?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, awesome. So now, do you have that policy with you right there?
No, I gotta go and find it.
Okay, yeah, that's totally fine. Do you have it at home or something that it will take probably a couple of days to find it?
Probably a couple of days to find it.
Okay, perfect. And then you just set up a second appointment, you get back on it, and then you just load it. That's not something normal. For example, I believe I was doing a KT for someone in India's team. We're actually sitting down today and reviewing this policy. right? So, just don't move forward if that person already has a policy. However, if they don't, you just ask them, okay, now how important is this for you to leave something behind for your family and your kids? Very important, right? Okay, awesome. And you said you don't have any type of policy right now outside of work? No, okay, awesome. So, hey, God works in serious ways, right? So, the good thing is that Nelson is doing this right now, so I'm gonna keep practicing as well. All right, make sense? And you just kind of, start closing them since the beginning, right? You're already telling me, okay, what we have to offer, and that way, you can help Nelson out, things like that, right? Here, well, you just go over the Johnny, right? This is exactly what we do. Right, and then you go over the income protection tax. Some of you guys, I know you guys do like, the term and cash value, things like that. However, with Hispanics, I never do it because they don't even know what life insurance is. So if I just start explaining to them what cash value or term is, we're just gonna be like all over the place, right? So that's what I'm gonna explain. So here we got one of the most important concepts in our company is actually called the income protection. Nelson, do you know what income protection is?
No, never heard.
No, okay, perfect, no issue. So income protection is just a fancy word for life insurance. We just don't like to call it life insurance. There's an insurance, you can put it on your car, maybe your iPad, your phone, right? And if it breaks, you can get a new one or fix it, right? But with that, you agree with me, it's a little bit different, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So here, in this example, look, we got mom and dad, they both make $3,500 a month, and basically they have a daughter, right? They have a small daughter. How important would you say mom and dad's income to their daughter? Super important. Super important, right? Now, God forbid something was happens to your dad. Hey, the dad goes to work in the morning, gets the usual work routine, right? But at night, the dinner's ready, but the dad is not coming. The dad is not here. And this side, guys, you guys are salesmen. You guys gotta make sure you get into emotion. You got the time to feel what it is. Like if they were going to go through that, or some of them have already went through it, so they already know, right? And the answer is like, nah, but something happens to the dad that doesn't come back. How bad would this family look now? Don't look rough, right? Now, what a lot of people don't know is about 85% of widows, usually within the first year of losing the husband, the first thing they start losing is the house. Because do you agree with me, Nelson, that a house is maintained with the income of two people, not with the income of one?
Yeah.
Most of the time, right? Exactly. So now, only with half the income of over $7,000 in bills, it's gonna be very hard. And what happens? Well, they could start losing everything little by little. Right? So just to prevent this, what experts recommend, that's for people who have 10 times their annual income as their life insurance, as their income protection plans, right? So look, the adequate coverage for this family was a protection of $420,000. Nelson, what do people that have no financial experience or no financial knowledge of money would do with a check of $420,000?
Probably spend it recklessly.
They'll spend it exactly, right? And here's what we tell them: hey, look, don't spend that money. Well, if you gotta pay things that are very important right away, well, okay, fine, do that. But here's what we recommend, right? You take 10% of that money every single year for the next 10 years. But until the house, it's gonna keep coming in $42,000 a year. If you divide those $42,000 by 12 months, that's what comes back into a house. The $3,500 from the dad are gonna keep coming into a household every single month for the next 10 years. Now that dad is not there physically or emotionally, but financially he still speaks. Right? So do you understand this concept?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. How important would you say this is?
Oh, super.
And as of right now, Nelson, how important is your income towards your family and your kids?
Oh, incredibly important.
Very important, right? And now, God forbid something were to happen to you today, how bad would you live in financially? Super tough, right? Exactly. And now, as of right now, you can't know exactly how much in protection you need. So God forbid something were to happen.
I don't know.
Okay, awesome. Now, and there's usually three reasons why people don't have life insurance. All right, number one is because they really haven't gone around with it. Number two, because they think it's way too expensive. And number three, usually they tell me they don't care about their family. Now, I know very much not you, because you told me earlier that it's very important for you to leave something behind for your family, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Right. So now, out of the first two, which one would you say it is?
Maybe a little bit of both.
A little bit of both, maybe it's too expensive, you really haven't gone around it. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. So the good thing is that we're here, I can explain a little bit more about it, all right? And now on the monthly side, right, how much do you think is too expensive? Maybe like $200, $300?
Yeah.
Now, if I could tell you, we go out for something that's half of what you think is way too expensive, is that something that you'd be open to looking at?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay, awesome. So now let me explain to you where our company is currently number one, right? That's where I go now. I go towards the benefit, right? I'm gonna show them why our company is currently number one, right? Why and here is where you guys gotta add a lot of value towards the policy. Right, here's where we, differentiate from any other company. Look, I sat down with, I'm actually training someone, she's like a 6,000 in premium, right? And her bonus, and she got like a $1,200 bonus, if I'm not mistaken. And her she had a $500,000 term for $25. Alright, she's 41. Alright, so $500,000 term, and it's actually term life insurance, right, with another company. And I was checking the policy, I reviewed the policy, but she didn't have any of these benefits. Right, and how I overcame it was that, yeah, it's okay, awesome, you're paying cheap term insurance, and that's totally fine, I understand you're trying to save a little bit of money. However, the meaning it's cheap, it doesn't mean it's the best. Right, so what happens, because it's cheap, it doesn't have the best benefits, right, it's not gonna cover you, so let me show you exactly what we have to offer, and if the benefits that we have add more value to the policy than what you currently have, are you willing to make that change? Yes, okay, perfect. Look, I showed her the terminal illness benefit, right? I told her, hey, look, God forbid something were to happen to you and you get terminal illness like cancer, leukemia, lymphoma. You could actually cash out up to 70% of the policy for up to $400,000 of the policy, right? So let's say you have $100,000 in income, hey, look, you can take up to $70,000. If you have $200,000 in income, you can take up to $140,000, right? So as of right now, if I was reviewing your policy, your policy doesn't have that, right? So that's a little hard. As of right now, God forbid you get a terminal illness. I'm saying, well, do you really think, how are you gonna pay for a $100,000 treatment?
Yeah.
It's gonna be very hard, right? So with our company, one of the best things that you have is this, and you can pay for that treatment with no issue. That makes sense? Now that we have no war exclusion or terror exclusion, right? So the good thing about our policy is we don't have any type of exclusions except for suicide. And after the person has stayed for 2 years, we would actually pay out that. That makes sense? And then last is disability waiver payment. Right? So if you're ever totally disabled, what this could do, right? It can actually allow you to stop paying your life insurance payments and still have your coverage remain in force. Right? So as of right now, you currently don't have any type of any single benefit on that policy, right? Except for you just have you actually have a couple of exclusions, right? But it's just you have $500,000 in coverage, you have a couple of exclusions, and you're paying $25 a month. It's good, but the value on it is not enough. Right, so now if I could provide you with something that's, hey, I could assure you, we're not gonna offer you something cheaper, but in value it's gonna be way better. Would you be willing to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome, so let me show you what we got. And I completely replaced that policy. I offer them 2 times, I offer them, they're paying like $50 a month, right, and for like 400,000 in coverage. Right, look, it's not more coverage, right, it's a little bit more expensive, but it's the value that it adds to. Right, and sometimes, we would see a policy like that, and we'd be scared, we're like, damn, there's no way I could overcome this policy. But guys, there is, there is a way to overcome it. Even though they're paying less money and they have a little bit more coverage, doesn't mean the policy that they have is the best. Right, so here's where you guys gotta go ahead and add the best value for the policy. This is where you guys are gonna sell it even more. Right, and what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna tell you, so so let's say they don't have a policy or anything like that, right? I'm not saying, I could tell you with the plan that's within your budget that has all of these amazing benefits. Is that something that you're willing to do today to cover your family?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And then I go on to writing down, closing the policy and things like that, right? But guys, this is something that you guys have to master 100% because yes, obviously recruiting, the basis of business, you guys gotta master recruiting. You guys gotta master orientation, and you also gotta master KTs. Because if you don't master one of them, and obviously the good thing is that look, here we have so many people that someone's gonna be better at something than when you are. And the good thing is that here we're all like brothers and sisters, right? We're family here, so we can totally exactly learn from everybody. Right? It's not like you guys are in the base shop and you can talk to any other base shop about how to do something. No, guys, talk to your sideline. It's fine. Like we're gonna help you out. You know what I mean? Like we're like a family here. We live more here than at our house, to say it that way, right? So you gotta be a master of everything. Because guys, what's more important, breathing in or breathing out? Both, exactly. You gotta do everything. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's pretty much all my training for you guys today. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys took a lot of notes on it. And you guys learned something today? You got
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you already know who we are. We are.
Yeah. Let's go.